Hello. This STEM activity is inspired from the Australian curriculum website itself, but changes have been made to fit a three-lesson sequence structure. The task for Year 9s is to develop a new design for their designated area in the school. They'll be put into groups of 5 where they will act as a company in an attempt to pitch their ideas to the school, that being the teacher. This task will follow a 3-stage process which combines 2 different methods of teaching STEM, the makerspace approach and the problem-based learning approach. A good aspect of this task is to incorporate all aspects of the STEM continuum, linking to science, technologies, design and technologies, and mathematics. In Lesson 1 of this unit, students will be put into the companies of 5 and explain the outline of this unit. They will then be given A3 paper to construct a mind map following certain prompts. These prompts will ask students to examine current issues they have with the Year 9 area and what questions they can ask stakeholders to gather evidence to support these issues. Once they have completed the mind map, they must allocate roles within their groups for data collection. And then as a whole class, they will gather the evidence as they move back into student stakeholder positions. So they no longer become a part of the company, they move back into the students who are stakeholders in this scenario. When the data is complete, some students within their company will start visually representing the data as the other members start brainstorming solutions. In Lesson 2, after a review of the previous lesson, students within their companies will allocate further roles for the final stage of the activity. Companies will have to produce 5 different design solutions, with each student researching one, filling out this worksheet on different concepts of a design. One student could be investigating walkways, while another could investigate seating. They will have to look at different materials, the cost of these materials, and then the pros and cons of each material or idea. After they've done this, they decide as a group what concept to go with for each design. At the end of Lesson 2, students would have been asked to ensure they have completed their assigned role before coming to Lesson 3, where they will collate all their parts into a final report. Students will take this opportunity to ask final questions and make last-minute design changes. Students will then have to complete a reflection on the whole task individually before submitting. This reflection will take a 4-3-2-1 approach. 4 things I learnt in this unit, 3 skills I developed in this unit, 2 things I would do differently next time, and 1 thing you did well. Each student requires this task to be an appropriate level of difficulty that is scaffolded and has constant feedback incorporated. This unit has varying levels of difficulty, constant guidance, and feedback from the teacher. Differentiation can occur in content, process, and the final product. In this unit, the content and product is differentiated as there are multiple levels of difficulty of tasks students can assign themselves. Students looking to challenge themselves, or the high achievers, are able to take the harder task in creating the design or report. The lower achievers are able to take the less demanding tasks of budgeting and timetabling. The content is also differentiated in the guidance from the teacher, as students can follow set layouts or design tools, or can make independent choices on the tools used. In this unit, the process is differentiated, with students able to take on individual activities or collaborative activities. The higher achievers are able to support the low achievers with collaborative learning, while also maintaining their independence. Students with additional needs are able to be given plenty of support and have varying roles within the group task, as well as different mediums being used as possible tools for different aspects of the task. Diagnostic assessment takes place throughout the activity, with teacher-student discussion and whole class discussion guided by the prompts as mentioned before. Formative assessment takes place in the mind mapping, design, worksheet, and reflection worksheet, with opportunities for feedback. The final report itself is a summative assessment, where the students' STEM skills are fully assessed.